Good evening to those near and far. Welcome to Vampire the Masquerade, the Great When. Guess what I still need to update?
I notice it.
Every time. Son of a gun. Okay. Our game is set in 1980s London. This is chapter 16. The date is a continuation of January 3rd, 1981. Let's meet our vampires this evening.
Hello, I am Jayce Maxwell, and I play Allistair Mosley.
Hi, I'm Sage Gordon-Davis, and I play Kaz Alison.
Hello, I am Katarina Albrecht, and I play Rin Monroe.
And I'm Charlie Wise, and I'll be playing Bella Reuben.
When we left off, Allie is in drag and chatting with a dude named Sean, apparently.
Yep.
Ren is getting to know the hounds and probing Dennis's mind, and Bella looks like a posh lady and hating every second of it. What is that sound? What is that sound? Okay. What?
There is significant echo.
Who?
Now? Hey, Bella. Wow. Yeah. That's going to be a bother. Yeah. Where is the echo coming from? It is coming from Allistair?
No.
Is it from me? Hello?
It shouldn't be because you have a headset on.
Oh, I was just double checking.
I also have a headset on.
As do I.
No, I guess the sounds and stuff were coming from Bella. I'm sorry, doll. All right. So retroactively, we are placing a note in Kaz's Haven that from Allistair that says, "Hey, we're going to Elysium."
Yeah, I totally did that.
Yeah. So scene is on you guys. That is driving me batshit.
Well, Allie is just chilling with Sean, so
Yeah,
trying
Allie
to.
is chilling with Sean, trying to listen in on Kaz, or not Kaz, but Ren, I suppose.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I could try. I'm gonna try to get the name on the names of the list. I don't want to approach anyone, but maybe try to attract the attention of some posh dude.
That's easy enough to do. That is easy enough. Oh my god.
Maybe for me, since I don't have headset on, I could try to put one on, see if it goes away.
I think there's like a scratching noise.
It's happening every time you move, Sako.
Is it me?
I think it's you.
God damn.
I think it's rubbing against your mic.
I think
you're right.
it's your collar.
It's still doing it, and okay, so
Oh.
screw this. I'm gonna do it this way.
Oh, there we go.
It's much cleaner now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Headphones are
yeah, that was. It's still doing it.
It's still doing it, yeah.
Is it now? Oh, no.
Technical issues.
You want to log back in and I'll log back on and see if it helps?
I think it's coming from Jayce.
But I'm not moving or doing anything.
I don't understand. And it's driving me insane.
You're moving your wire. Do you have a wire or are you on wireless?
It's got a wire, but it's not like doing anything. It's not moving.
No. Sometimes I don't know. Sometimes if mine is like up some, it sounds terrible. But you know, mine are also older. No.
It's okay.
All right.
We'll figure it out.
I think it is stopped for the time being.
Shall we sally forth into the unknown?
All right. So Ren is probing Dennis's mind while she is attempting to talk to him.
I know where his house is now by sight, is where we left off, I think.
That is where we left off. Dennis, unfortunately, looks dead at you and says, "Get the fuck out."
Why would he do that to moi? I am just but a normal, lovely lady who's done nothing.
I know what you're doing, and I don't like it.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm here for the vintage floor. I'm just making nice. I know.
Probing my mind is not just making nice.
I don't know what you're talking about, but oh, look, I'm being called. And then I run away to the ladies' bathroom.
Okay.
I really have to pee.
Yes, because vampires still do that. All right. So at that point, Dennis actually he leaves. He does not stick around for court.
Oh, he does not. Okay, cool. So I see him exit, and now I'm going to run over to Allistair and Bella and let them know what I know. Since I know where the house is, right? Or do I not want to be seen with them here? I probably don't want to be seen with them here. Oh, no. Oh. Do any of them...
You realize that Allistair and Bella are in disguise.
Oh, that's true. I disguised them myself.
Yes. So that you guys could be seen together.
Ah, right. My cleverness. Look at that. So I'll walk over to them and I guess let them know what I know.
Different areas.
Oh, gosh darn it. All right. Well, I'll go over to Allistair first since he's going to be our little guinea pig. Or I'm going to be the guinea pig. But anyway, got a feeling.
And you're going to have to actually tell them what it is that you know. Because Kaz wasn't here last time.
Yeah. Fair. Do I go back to Kaz's? Or should we stay longer? Or do we go back to Kaz's place? Or is Kaz meeting us?
Kaz will be eventually meeting you.
Okay.
Speaking of, Kaz has woken up. Kaz has rolled willpower.
Mm-hmm.
And gotten 6 successes, 2 of which were 10s.
You are on it.
I obviously needed the extra rest.
You obviously did.
So I will be hightailing it to Highgate.
Okay.
And I don't have money, so I'm just going to go on foot. I don't know how long that's going to take.
Probably 45 minutes.
I'll get there eventually.
Mm-hmm. All right. So Dennis
Allistair,
has left the building.
Allistair just lets it slip out of his mouth. Fuck. And Sean's right there.
Who's Sean? Do I know him?
Sean
the
is a
guy-
very handsome man that is sitting near Allistair, who has decided that a male voice is not a deal breaker. So
Oh no.
and he's doing the guard dog thing.
Okay. So,
Yeah, I just say to Sean, how well do you know the hounds?
I know Ariadne.
Do you know anything about that new one?
He's Ventru.
Is he now?
Yeah.
That's funny. Because that doesn't add up.
Why doesn't it add up?
Because someone who is a Malkavian told me that they sired him.
I'm gonna just point out that they were Malkavian.
What?
I'm just gonna point out that they were Malkavian.
Who was?
The person who told you that thing.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You know what? I don't know why, but I have some trust in this person, so. Or had, possibly.
Possibly. Are you talking about? Who are you talking about? Let me see.
Probably this. Sure.
Sako knows who you're talking about. However,
I don't want to interrupt him getting information, but I did want to break into that little queue zone at some point.
because I didn't write down the clans. Not Ventru.
I mean, Ventru do tend to work in venture, so
Yeah, as you do.
Those venture capitalists.
them
Yeah.
exactly.
Exactly.
The rich.
Eat the fucking rich.
Yeah.
Eat the fucking rich.
They taste good with tartar sauce.
All right. So, okay, so you're talking about a Malkavian who is trustworthy told you that they sired Dennis?
Mm-hmm.
I can't say as I would follow that logic.
Yeah, well,
Maybe that's racist of me.
there's a lot of things not to trust these days, Dennis being one of them. I would definitely steer clear if I were you.
He seems like such a nice guy.
A nice guy who was a serial killer before he was turned. And this one is not hearsay. This is
Legit firsthand experience.
This is legit firsthand experience. We found the bodies in his house. The bits of bodies in his house.
I gotta go. And he excuses himself.
Doesn't want to protect me from that.
Al, I got the location of the dentist's house. I mean, I don't have the specific, but I know where it is, and I don't know what we want to do with it. Well, no, I know, but we got some info.
You want to yell that louder?
Okay.
So that the entire Elysium can hear it?
Hey! Ow. Okay, retract, and I whispered it.
All right. So Allistair now knows that Ren knows where the house is.
Excellent.
If you want to call it a house.
And Allistair, well, he's going to actually pretend that Ren just introduced herself.
Mm-hmm.
And, just like shake her hand and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she'll quit.
And gonna just chuckle at something that she said and take her arm and head over towards where Bella is.
So who was that cute young man you were talking to? Was he an old man? I never can tell anymore. How was the dude?
He was one of us, and
Eh.
He looked like he was doing it all. He doesn't like men.
he doesn't like dangerous lifestyles.
There.
His loss.
Yeah.
I think there are other reasons why he decided to excuse himself. However, you can believe what you like. All right. So the two ladies walk up to Bella, who is talking to a posh woman, a gorgeous Amazon of a posh woman with a gorgeous hat and a gorgeous dress.
I'm just like, whatever she's saying, like, I'm just nodding absentmindedly, like, yeah.
Oh, this place is so droll. Like, yeah. But people like us, we need to stick together.
That is so true. I wanted to ask you, Miss, does the name, and I'm gonna list like some of the names, do any of them ring a bell?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, really? Like how?
One of them is my child.
Oh, really?
What? Why? Why are you asking about Joseph?
Well, I was just talking to some other posh people in Days that he was a pretty cool guy, and I just would love to meet him.
You would love to meet him.
Oh.
He might be here.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
let me roll for this shiz.
I'm handling this really well.
Yeah, he's way over there.
Great. Would you mind if I like go introduce myself? What am I doing?
So, Allistair and Ren basically walk up to you while you are talking to this woman.
Oh, okay. Hey!
Oh, hello! I'm Camilla,
Hello.
and this is my new friend, Belle.
I was about to say something, but
Hello.
this was
I'm
pre-Camilla.
new here. So where do you hail from? We got a nice flat on this. I'm an actress.
Did what to who for how many hot dogs?
Hello.
I am well.
Excellent.
I'm guessing what you said.
I'm gonna probe the mind for whatever. Maybe I'm gonna get caught on this one too, but I'm gonna take a chance and roll some dice on it.
Okay, roll some dice and try and read this lady's mind.
Woo!
Yeah, I was chuckling because I was about to say something about Camilla, but this is pre-Camilla, before the prince cheated on Diana with her.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
So sorry, I'm gonna have to ask them.
Is it though? Because they knew each other from like way back.
Yeah.
So is it? ...
Dot, dot, dot.
Am I a 7 or a 14 with what I have for reading minds? I'm not sure how to add it.
What do you need to roll?
Mind reading?
Testing.
Yeah.
That's aspects, right?
So aspects, and then plus what? Empathy and charisma? Did you write it down?
I should have. I thought I did. But I did not, because I'm, wanting to make this painful as possible. Apparently.
Gotta parse that apart.
Yep. That's pretty bad.
I'm gonna go ahead and say manipulation plus empathy.
You're doing telepathy, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Intelligence plus subterfuge.
Intelligence plus subterfuge. Okay. You can at least tell if she's lying.
1.
Wait a minute. What do you mean that at least that she's lying?
You can tell that if she is lying with intelligence and subterfuge. I keep lifting up an empty cup. No bueno.
Do we need to coffee break?
Subterfuge. That's what I'm looking for, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Intelligence, subterfuge, aspects.
Yay. Okay. So it's 7.
Okay.
I thought it was. But...
Difficulty 10, because she's got some wards up.
Uh-oh. Oh, failure. Well, that's embarrassing.
At least it's just a failure.
Mm-hmm.
There's worse than failure.
I know. They're weak.
Hold on. Is it a flat fail? It is a flat fail.
Mm-hmm.
Am I allowed to use my enchanting voice to win her over as a friend?
You, madam, are trespassing.
Me?
Oh.
That is very rude.
I'm gonna act like very shocked.
I don't know what you're talking about, and this has happened to me already tonight. What is everybody saying? What is so rude? I do not understand.
pushing at my mental wards is very rude.
I'm very sorry. I am new to this whole lifestyle. Sometimes I don't always control what this does. It's all very strange. I'm only a year old. Give me a break.
Intelligence subterfuge again, this time just to win this lady over. But your difficulty is a 4.
Okay.
Also, not just second time caught in Elysium.
In Elysium.
Oh,
You're going to get a reputation, is what you're going to get.
Well, I'm gonna have to change that. I didn't realize this was like going to be found out. I would have only 6% skill. I got 4 successes.
You 4 successes. All right. So, it's like, it's okay this time, but don't make that a habit.
I won't. I didn't know. I'm really new. I'm sorry.
Excuses,
Can I
but
tell you a cup of blood?
if you are new,
I am.
then you have not been taught that is rude behavior.
No, I did not know. I just thought it was fun.
Fun.
Well, as a human, I always wanted to read people's minds, and now I can't. So it's like, well, I didn't know it was happening. I didn't also know you guys knew. This is not great. I'm very sorry.
Will, you had the misfortune of attempting to read my mind.
Are there different levels of bad to this?
There are different levels of bad. You are very fortunate in that I like you.
What happens? Like, can the mind kill me now?
I could mind kill you,
Oh, geez.
but I will not. I will not do
I
that.
appreciate that.
That would be equally as rude.
It's good to know. I can
If you need help
Yeah, well,
with your mind powers,
yes.
my name is Camilla.
Let me write this down. Damn it. Oh, no, I brought a pen tonight. Okay.
And I might be able to show you a few things.
Well,
If anything, I can show you how to steel yourself against people who are trying to do what you just tried to do to me.
that would be useful. Thank you.
That would be a handy
So, like, Tuesday.
thing for anybody.
I don't
And this is Allie talking. That would be a handy skill for anybody to have.
Mm.
this posh lady is awesome.
Because I am new, and you happen to be the first person to know with the mind thing, and nobody's told me.
Well, now you know.
That's true. Can everybody do this?
No,
Okay.
not everyone can do that.
Fair enough. What about what do I want to drink?
I'm sorry?
Typo? Be positive?
Would you like a drink?
Anybody get bound on me? Peace offering?
Peace offering. Yes.
I'll bring some negative. That way we get all the negative out.
Lol. All right.
I run to the bar. Well, not run. I walk and get stuff and bring it back.
Okay. Bella.
Yep.
You do, in fact, see Joseph on the other side of Elysium.
Okay. So this doesn't. So the connection on the list doesn't seem that it's all dead people. It's all posh people,
It's all posh people.
but it's not dead people. Not all of them in the list are dead, supposedly. So I think I'm gonna go to Joseph. I'm gonna go to Joseph.
Bella walks away from the group.
Like, you guys didn't tell me anything about. Ren just went to get a drink with the lady. Camilla.
With Camilla, yeah.
I think Allie is going to just stick by Bella's side and just as they're walking, just say, just relate what Ren told him.
Hey, we found his house.
Okay, that is really good. And you know what I also found by talking with this lady, it wasn't much, but first of all, one of the guys in the list is that one right there, and I pointed like Joseph.
He seems totally healthy and talking someone's ear off and drinking
Just,
house drink.
and I'm not so much keep an eye on him, more along the lines of if one person on the list is dead, it could be a hit list.
Wow.
So this guy might be in danger.
He might. At least we know that not everyone in the list is dead,
Yes.
which could also mean that it is a hit list. And holy shit. But maybe we should like ask what he does,
Sure.
because that could give us a hint as to why these people are being killed off, if they are being killed off.
And while I'm dressed like this, I'll be Allison.
Okay, Alison.
Works. And KS shows up at Elysium.
Whoa!
What's up?
I just realized that Kaz is gonna see me like this.
The only one Kaz will recognize there is Ren.
Yeah, the only one Kaz will recognize is Ren.
So I see Ren and I walk towards her because I see no one else of my acquaintance. So
Well, actually, didn't you say that one hound is there?
Oh, Ariadne is there.
Yes.
is Ariadne here?
Mhm.
Oh,
She's
I
up.
could go and
She's up behind the throne, like hanging out with the other hounds.
yeah, but you see, if she's behind the throne, she's on duty. I don't want to bother her while she's on duty. So I will, because that would probably be a breach of court protocol.
That would that is a good etiquette call.
Yes.
What, going up to the hounds while they're on duty and chatting them up is bad etiquette?
Mhm.
You have your I have mine.
Mhm. So I will go to Ren because I can't see anyone else of my acquaintance. Are those so? Everyone is standing together, right?
Ali and I have gone off.
And I think I'm at
Joseph.
So there is a very tall, very like svelte woman with a large brimmed hat and a fantastic dress, and she is basically drinking the house drink with Ren.
Okay. Hey, Ren.
Hey, you made it. I'm so glad. You want a drink?
I'm all right, thanks. Have you seen Allie?
Yes, she is here, and so is Bella. They're both in the dress over in the corner. You know, you see the hair. I totally gave her that hair. It looks amazing. You sure don't want a drink? And then
I'm
and then I'm so sorry. I'm terrible with things. Anyway, this is my friend Kaz.
Oh, Kaz. And she like looks at you in your makeup and your attire and is like, "What you declare?"
Posh lady.
Pearls have been clutched.
Pearls
Pearls
been
have been clutched. Um, good
Um,
evening.
Charmed.
Enchanté.
Well,
Because I do actually speak French.
at least you have. Well, that is like a point in your favor.
I went to finishing school in Switzerland, just so you know.
Oh. I can't tell if that's in character or out of character.
No, that is in character.
Okay,
because there is no way that Sage could afford finishing school in Switzerland.
I was about to say.
If I could, I would speak much better French.
Yeah,
I would probably also speak much better German.
very likely.
As it is, all I can say is Raus and Scheiße.
Raus. For obvious reasons, because you have a story to
obvious
go along with
reasons.
that.
Sorry, okay, back in character.
All right. So you two are friends?
I wouldn't go so far as to call us friends. Acquaintances. We move in similar circles.
But she's really cool. I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, yeah. Oh my, look at this.
Ren, are you okay?
It's been a really long night, and I've sort of made some stuff. It's been, well, yes. Well, yes. Yes.
Excuse me, miss. I think I might need to take care of Ren. She seems a bit out of it.
She does. I will. Here's my card. You can call me at this number.
It's really been a long, well, short day. You know how the hours move. It's just
Bella.
And I do apologize if she has caused you any trouble.
Yes. Yes.
She is quite exuberant.
I am a girl.
Which I find quite charming.
I'm glad to hear it.
He just needs to know how to not overstep her bounds.
Yes, we are working on that.
Wonderful.
We'll take our leave if you don't mind.
Well met.
Thank goodness Kaz rolled good willpower this morning.
Yeah,
Or
no
this evening.
He is on point.
Because social situations.
Yeah.
I mean, I do have high etiquette, so...
You do have high etiquette, and you are exercising that etiquette.
Yeah. I mean, I am... Aside from being a punk, I am a minor aristocrat, so...
Yes.
A disgraced minor aristocrat, but...
You still know your P's and Q's.
I still know my P's and Q's.
I mix them up.
I've noticed.
Anyway, so apparently people know, and I'm like probing their mind, so that's not really great. But I did find the house of that dentist dude, which is the person. I don't know the exact address, but I know where it is. So we've at least learned something.
That is good information to have.
Because apparently it's bad manners to probe. I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We should really have told you that.
Can I
seeing
stealth
as
mind probe?
Sorry, say that again?
Can I stealth mind probe, or is it always going to be just people know I'm knocking their brain?
You can probably get away with mind probing most humans. I would not attempt it on any kindred or other supernaturals.
Well, it's a good thing I didn't know that today, because now we know where Dennis is.
This is true. But especially you should not be doing that within the bounds of Elysium. That you could get yourself in major trouble for that.
Well, Al and Bella informed me that I needed to be covert. Now I feel very, very, very sick to my stomach.
I'm very sorry to hear that. Why don't you have a little drink, calm your nerves? It's okay. Camilla seems to have taken a shine to you, so I think you're probably safe.
Is she a bigwig in this community?
I
Producer?
must be honest, I don't know her, but I am aware of her reputation.
Uh-huh.
So I would say she has some power, some sway in the community. So yes, the fact that she has taken a shine to you probably is a good thing, but maybe maybe don't try and use your powers within Elysium.
Yeah, I'd rather stay alive. Oh, by the way, I have this list that I got from that guy I met the other night, like the dude who vouched for me because he's super cute. But I can't help but stay. Anyway, do you know anybody on this list? You seem to know all sorts of poshy people.
Okay, and I take the list. That is important information.
You are muted, Psycho.
It is a list of both kindred and humans.
Okay. Sorry, I was so busy role playing that I forgot to take notes. Hold on.
Take the notes. Did I make more coffee?
Ooh, is it a coffee break?
You said it's kindred and humans.
Kindred and humans.
Interesting.
At least those are the names that you recognize.
Okay. Do I know what those names are?
You know a handful of them.
Okay.
Mostly because they're Malkavian.
Ah.
And maybe like a herd member of a Malkavian as well. But the common thread is that they're all like high class.
All bougie peeps?
They're all bougie peeps.
Okay.
You would also recognize that the person that I named as my sire is on that list.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I wasn't sure if you had actually named your sire by...
I
called your sire by your name.
Kaz and Bella know his name.
Okay. Okay. Notes are made.
Excellent.
So, Ren, shall we attempt to rejoin our party?
Yes. I think I've caught you up with everything I know. Those two were talking with somebody and then they left. Or maybe... Yes, it was a very nice person.
We were on our way to... We haven't even reached him yet.
Okay.
You have officially reached Joseph.
Okay.
Are we all hanging out now with Joseph? Do I know Joseph?
Ren and Kaz have not yet... Sorry.
What's up?
Have not yet made their way towards the Joseph. However, Alison and Bella have done that.
And Alison would have just mentioned to Bella before they got there that I have no idea what to say to this guy. This one's on you. I'll back you up, though.
I just give this the biggest fake, a nice fake smile as I give this guy. Like, hi!
Hello, darling.
Hi.
And Alison curtsies.
Like, with some cheek.
Oh. Hey,
He acts like he knows you.
oh, okay, that's what posh people do, I guess. So let's go. Hey, you must be Joseph.
I must be. And you are beautiful.
Oh, sir, your words are too kind.
Go spider monkey.
What's the general vibe I get from this guy? Like,
He's very like outgoing and is definitely swinging his dick around a little bit.
So I
But definitely posh. Like you're feeling kind of out of place, but they seem to have claimed you as their own.
Right. I've heard so much about you.
You do?
Well,
my reputation precedes me.
Well, I would like to introduce you to my friend Alison.
Charmed.
And Allison just titters and allows him to take her hand.
And he kisses it.
Could you please remind us of your accolades? Yeah.
Well, I led a hunting party against a werewolf once.
That is so brave.
There was a werewolf here.
Yes, there was.
Was it the same one?
I don't think so. And I do wonder if they all know each other.
From what I hear, he had your name.
He had my name?
He was called Joseph, too.
Oh.
It's just funny how things work out in this world.
It is funny how things work out in this world, especially when the GM doesn't write down the names that she uses.
So many coincidences.
It's a common name in the 80s.
Yep. You have Joseph, Sheridan, Lefanu, and...
So he goes on and on about like the people that he knows, and he goes on about like all the cool things that he's done as a nobleman.
I'm just nodding and oohing and eyeing and hating every single thing, but I'm keeping that to myself.
You know what? Intelligence subterfuge, manipulation subterfuge.
Okay.
Difficulty 6, but you gotta roll. Otherwise, it's gonna start showing on your face. Manipulation plus subterfuge, difficulty 6.
Do I
have to roll that too?
Can I spend a willpower?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm spending a willpower just in case. I'm so glad.
I'm so glad. It is a flat fail.
But with willpower.
Are you quite all right, Bella?
I'm fine. I think it must be the weather. Nights are getting turbulent, you know. Ooh.
Getting the vapors, are you?
Yeah, it must be that a bit.
You seem ill. Do you need a drink? Do you need to lie down?
I think I need to lie down.
Please come.
Okay.
And he like kind of ushers you over to like a tent that has been erected.
Wow.
And there is a chase like a you know, like the pseudo couch, pseudo chair.
A chaise lounge, yes.
Yeah, one of those things.
I've been trapped.
Well, I mean, Allison is just like following like a puppy. Like, unless he actively stops her from following.
Nope. Totally invited into the tent, which is like a canvas pavilion. And so he lays her down gently on the chaise, and like there's fruit and there's water and there's wine. So this is obviously a place that he takes mortals.
So Allison is going to take a scarf and just dab some water on it and dab it on Bella's forehead and just sit there and keep dabbing her. And she'll be like, "Oh my God, Joseph, you know so many people."
I do. I know half of Elysium.
And they're so high status.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
I've only met one. His name is Carlo.
Oh. I don't associate with him as much as I know of him.
Oh, what do you know?
Just that he leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
I heard that about him also.
Yeah. I believe he is a Toreador.
Mm-hmm.
How do you know him?
I just met him once at some show with his child.
I see. Ooh.
They seemed okay.
They seemed okay.
I mean, for any of us.
That's fair.
You know how it is. Sometimes you meet someone and they're completely fine to you.
Good first impressions.
And then you never see them again and you find out that they're just horrible.
Well, I hope I have impressed my dear ladies.
So you certainly have. I'm gonna sound like a bit like delirious. I'm like I need some air.
He picks up a fan and begins to fan me.
And Allison's voice is just a little deep. She's trying to make it higher.
Yes. But there is no judgment coming from Joseph.
Oh, but she has an excuse.
That was an interesting echo.
I think Ren's got the stream going.
Oh. Someone
Audibly.
has the stream going.
Hello.
Do you have the stream going?
I did. I turned it off.
Oh, okay.
I was like, why am I echoing? Oh, I was trying to know what was going on. Indisposed.
Excellent.
You guys are in a anti-room? Anti-room? Something?
Anti-room? What?
They're off in a different spot.
They are.
Little pavilion.
Little pavilion.
Did Kaz and I see where they were going?
Yes.
Okay. So we've made a beeline over to them, or
If you like.
Kaz, sound good to you?
Sounds good to me.
All right, we beeline it.
Or sea line. A conga line would be fun.
So you enter the tent, and Joseph turns and is like, more beautiful ladies.
You are just adorable.
You are technically trespassing, but
I'm so sorry. We saw
I'm not-
our friends coming in,
Yeah,
and we were
You all know
concerned
each
for
other.
her. Yes.
Yeah.
I have some smelling salts.
Okay.
Anybody need those? No? Okay, never
No.
mind.
With the breathing thing, not a thing.
Right. Humans, vampire, yes. Still figuring this out.
Oh, that
Give
is
her.
so
She
darling.
is young.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. It's so lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet
So these are early nights for you.
you. Well, I don't know. What time is it? Is it early?
Oh, my darling. He means you are a young vampire.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess technically, I mean, yes. Yes.
Mhm.
Go ahead and roll empathy
Okay.
manipulation.
Cool.
Because you're doing no, really, I'm cute.
I'm adorbs. I am safe. Lies. Okay, anyway.
And it's a difficulty 4 because enchanting voice.
Okay. And what empathy and what else?
Manipulation.
Aha. Can't I ever find anything? Okay.
I'm going to look this up.
Aha. Okay, cool. Yay. 2, 6, plus another 2 is 8. Okay, 8 and 4.
Once it's not my dogs going ruff, ruff, ruff.
Not plus another 2. You're not using a power.
Oh, I thought I was using enchanting voice.
Enchanting voice lowers the difficulty, my love.
Oh, let me redo this then. Let's see. Shoot.
Reroll. I will allow a reroll.
Thank you. Okay, so I gotta do this again. So that's a 6. There's a 6. There's a 6. 5 successes.
Wonderful. Oh, darling, let me take you under my wing.
Oh, I'd be so excited. Thank you. You seem quite knowledgeable.
You were quite the hubbub last night.
Oh, really? I do love to hear gossip about myself. You want to share any tidbits that you especially enjoyed?
Oh, just that you are a lovely person and you used to perform?
Still do, actually. I can get you a matinee ticket if you really want.
Oh, that's wonderful. I would love to see one of your shows sometime.
Oh, excellent. Just tell me when and I'll put your name on the list.
I'm sorry, say that again?
Just tell me when I put your name on the list for the night performance.
Oh,
Matinee.
wonderful.
So, where are you hailing from? Is there anything else I should know? I feel like I'm really...
Oh, I'm born, raised, and died here.
People die here.
You died here.
I died here. In London, I mean.
Oh, okay. I thought that you meant here, and then I thought maybe there was a ceremony involved. Do you celebrate your death day?
I do not celebrate my death day, but there was a ceremony.
I don't know if I should ask anymore.
It was a big to-do.
Ah, Cool.
I'm just going to back out of this. Joseph, I will
I
leave
just
Ren
have,
in
like,
your capable hands.
I have like this mental image of like Homer backing into the head.
Absolutely. I'm just going to sidle over to Alison and Bella.
Okay.
Cool.
And Allison will palm the pack of cigarettes that was purchased at the beginning of the night for Kaz over to Kaz.
Allie, my heart, I love you.
I know.
So his attention is on Ren, Bella.
Well, for the better, maybe we can like go to a corner, the three of us, so that he doesn't listen.
So you get up from the chaise?
Gently, I'm gonna go like, hey, I'm gonna go get some fresh air. If that's okay.
Of course.
And I'm going to like get out of the tent, hoping that the others follow me. That Alison and Kaz follow me.
Hmm.
And
Which we do.
So then, I'm like, okay. So are we sure this is a hit list that we want? This is a hit that we want to prevent. So the moment I'm like out of like Joseph's sight, I just like shake all the posh away, like shit, that was horrible.
Ellie's
Why
like,
did you do?
but he seems
Bella,
lovely.
Bella, you little class traitor, you.
I do this for our sakes. Oh
I know, darling. I'm only teasing you.
just look at me. Look.
Look at what I've become.
I'm wearing heels.
I noticed.
Okay, so what have
Nita-
we learned about this guy? Absolutely nothing, except he's as posh can get, or maybe not
But
as
he
posh.
likes to fancy himself an adventurer.
Yeah.
A gentleman adventurer.
A gentleman adventurer.
Oh.
And he also knew Carlo.
Sort
He knew
of.
of Carlo.
Knew of. Okay.
Yeah, I had seen his name on the list, and I was hoping that they would like know each other, and that would give us some information. But apparently, no. That was a dead end.
Yep. Cass, did you take a look at the list?
Yes, I took a look at the list, and there are a fair number of Malkavians on this list.
Malkavians
And
that mean something.
one or two of our herd members as well.
Okay. The only connection we have is that they are posh people. Oh. So, Hey, have you heard the news of Dennis?
Which news in particular?
Well, it's not really about Dennis, but kind of sort of is. See, there have been a couple of murders going on. Exsanguinated?
Right, this is London.
Yeah. Exsanguinated, dismembered, all at night, only men.
In the
That is
subway.
in the
Very familiar modus operandi.
Mhm.
It's also in the subway, and Daniel let us know that the Nosferatu are getting the heat for it.
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, that's no good. I can't have the heat falling on my nerd science babe.
Also,
Nerd science.
speaking of Daniel, he gave us the information of on the bee that he examined.
Oh,
First of all, the bees that come in honeybee, its stinger wasn't intact. It had thick and black vitae. Remember the guy that sold us like those bags of dark blood?
right. Yeah.
That's the exact blood this bee had.
Okay.
And
That's dodgy.
also Ren and I did a little bit of experimenting trying to find out where this blood came from. Experimenting. We got flashbacks of a Templar killing nuns.
Okay.
It was a trip.
Yeah, it was that.
Sounds like it.
It was that vial of blood that they Bella had taken. Well, had a sample of with her from the Candyman. I managed to get it away from them because they were going to just down it. And I got it to Daniel, and he's got it for research purposes.
I wasn't gonna down the thing.
I come back. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Bella, no offense, but you were totally going to down that thing.
Well, I don't know about Bella, but I definitely was. That stuff was delicious.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Just remember, I know you, babe. I know you.
You do.
Mm-hmm. Impulse control.
Impulse control.
Ali, thank you very much for saving the vial and getting it to Daniel. Speaking of, at some point I should probably go and try and find him. But for now, we work with the info that we have.
What other info do we have? Anything about where Dennis is? I go to like Zero Throne. Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, he. I saw him leave.
Great.
He left shortly after Ren spoke to him. He looked kind of offended.
Well, he may or may not have known that I was trying to read his mind.
Wait, have you come out of the tent?
Yeah, she did.
Oh, and Joseph is Joseph?
Joseph is still in the tent.
I figured I'd graciously extricated myself.
Okay.
So we're doing tonight, phase 2 tomorrow? What's happening?
So just filling Cass in on things that happened tonight while she was sleeping.
Did you get a good rest?
I did, thank you.
Oh. So now that we know that where Dennis is, like tomorrow, I'm planning to dress up as a little boy and see what we get. Though I don't know what the rest of the plan is. I don't really want to die.
What time is it?
Probably closer to midnight.
Oh,
We have time tonight.
We could go tonight.
But he left already. Isn't the plan to lull him into a... I don't know.
The plan is to catch him.
That's fair. So there's no reason for me to deal with cutting my hair. It's going to take me 20 minutes.
Well, we probably want to get back to your place anyway and deposit our costumes.
Yes, that's true. I need my wig back. And that stole.
Which is slightly damp on the end because I was using it to dab Bella's forehead.
That is real rabbit fur. What are you doing with my nice clothes?
It was just water.
Do you know what raw water does to hide? Oh my gosh, I thought you were goose. What are you doing to my wardrobe? Really?
No offense, Ren, but I think we have slightly bigger issues.
When we need to look flawless, you will thank me.
Excuse you, I have never not looked flawless.
Ooh.
I wasn't trying to imply you don't. You have a certain style, and I have many styles, which are useful in costuming and disguise. You really want to kibitz over this?
Fair enough.
To be fair,
Claws away.
to be fair,
You did ruin my rabbit.
Bella and I look amazing tonight, and
Yes.
that's because of Ren.
I'm dying.
You
I'm
look
dying
amazing.
inside.
It's not your cup of tea, but you do look amazing.
I do you.
And Bella's just like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I can admit that the costuming has a certain je ne sais quoi.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Shh.
And I can admit that I don't maybe always have the most tact.
Okay. Agree to disagree, let's put our claws away.
I can definitely do
We are all dignified women.
that.
hmm
Yep. Yeah.
And not women, but yes.
All right, let's go back to my place before you dip anything else in water.
Let's go.
It's not water that I'm going
Where'd
to
we
dip it
park?
into.
Where'd we park?
Oh yeah, we got to go down
Yep.
to where
Yeah.
you parked.
Where I parked.
all right.
Back to Ren's house.
Back to
Woohoo!
Ren's.
To the Batmobile!
Ah!
There is no traffic. You get there in no time.
Hooray!
Like the moment we get to the room, I'm just like strip, like
Get it off.
Get out of
Get
it.
it off. Get it off.
Freedom.
Allie is using much more gentle tact with the costume.
Like, of course, I'm not like ripping it out of me. I don't want to ruin it. But I'm like,
I pick it up the floor. I look disgusted at what you have the look on your face, but I don't say anything because I appreciate that you went along with it. Put things
Allie
away.
takes off the wig and hands it to Ren, and then takes off the stole and hands it to Ren.
I lovingly take the wig and I give you a very, very vicious look about my stole as I inspect it thoroughly.
It's just the end of it.
This is not going to be an easy repair, and now you've shortened it by 3 inches. Do you know what 3 inches are to a stole?
3
Um,
inches isn't that much.
I
Clearly you
was
are.
going to say, Ali definitely knows about 3 inches.
La 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 la. Double entendre.
I don't know what-
Innuendo.
I know what 3 inches is. It's a disappointment.
Exactly.
Well, I'm definitely disappointed about this, but whatever. Getting more of that blood, you could make it up to me.
The guy that was selling it did not have. He was not open. So.
Well,
Oh yeah, and I mentioned that to Kaz also that the Candyman closed up shop.
That is interesting information.
I don't know if it's permanent or just right now, but a lot of heat's been going over by that hospital. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put on my clothes and just go.
oh, do I need to make myself over as a little boy? Or are we moving on with a different plan of just like encircling this house?
Do you have...
Who's being made into a boy and for what reason?
Seducing Dennis to kill him or tame him? Or what were we doing to him? Killing him, right?
Entrap him, at
Oh,
least.
entrapping him.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. I was just thinking out loud.
I think that one thing we need to do is actually figure out what we have to work with. Because honestly, we could, from what Camilla was saying about you having mind reading powers. Yeah, we didn't know you had mind reading powers.
Da, da, da.
We don't know what you have, so we can't tell you what is right and wrong with it.
I didn't know that that I didn't realize not everybody had it.
We don't know what... So if we don't know what your powers are, we don't know what to tell you.
How am I supposed to know what powers are vampire specific and what powers aren't? Y'all have teeth. I have teeth. I don't know anymore. Jeez, it's not like I was potentially keeping this from you. It's not like I've actually probed your mind.
Let's start simple.
Ren, no one is blaming you for anything.
I almost... Dennis knows. It was very scary. He's terrifying.
Yes,
And
he is.
And ugly. Why does he get thin? Like, nobody should be attracted to that.
I know.
He
It takes
can be
all
very
kinds.
charming.
Well, he's not charming to me. It did not lead off his person in any way. Just smarm and slime. His mind was really gross. I hope you all appreciate what I did.
Yeah, his body was really gross.
His everything is really gross.
Yeah.
Well, he know when I'm coming around again with the mind business. He knows. It's not good.
Well, I found out from Sean, the guy I was talking to, that he's actually Ventru.
Who, what?
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, that is kind of odd, considering Juliet said she sired him.
Well,
Right.
Venture, Vulture, what? Is anybody going to clue me in what's going on?
Ventru was one of the clans.
Good
It's
clan, bad clan, death clan, what?
no,
Just a clan.
the clan.
Dangerous clan? Do I need to watch out? I really don't want to die.
All clans are dangerous.
Ugh.
Yeah.
My clan is dangerous. Your clan is dangerous. Kaz's clan is dangerous. They're
Kaz's
all
clan is
dangerous.
especially dangerous.
It's the clans determine power sets.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I'm sorry, what? It got
clans determine power sets, basically, and kind of weaknesses and stuff, different strengths and weaknesses. But each clan has different powers. Mind control stuff, that generally comes from Ventru.
But it could also, but it could also come from Toreador with very high skills.
Well, technically Ernest was old. Didn't look it though.
Well, I'm a Tory.
Oh, I don't mean you personally. I just meant Ernest.
What? What?
My sire, he's an asshole, and I'm going to kill him.
Right.
Right.
Speaking of which,
Don't say that too loud in Elysium.
exactly. That's what Allie's pretty much heading for. It is actually illegal for us to murder each other.
He has it coming.
Oh, I bet he does. That's not the
Okay,
That's
He
not the
only
issue.
has himself to blame.
you would have been there. If you had seen it, I bet you would have done the same. Jeez, Allie. Way to pot call that kettle black. No, you didn't.
Anyway, as I
Don't
was
tell me that I
saying,
was wrong.
I'm not saying you're wrong. It would help if you let me finish my sentence.
Well, what the hell did they do? You didn't think that I was so stupid. Sorry about that.
There are certain laws in Elysium, and one of them is that no one can have a death sentence put upon them by anyone but the prince. So if any of us is
Okay,
killed,
well then I'll get the prince to give me a death sentence for this bastard. He's going to die.
if you manage to give her a good enough reason for her to declare a blood hunt on him, then I guess that's possible, but he's got to be doing something horrible. And
Whatever, maybe it's metaphorical death. I don't know. I hadn't, many ways people can die. Doesn't have to be.
if you're going to go that route, though, that is the game we all play. Character assassination is fully accepted and well practiced.
What about bodily torture? Not death per se, but I just leave him in just torture. Is that possible? That's better than death. He doesn't deserve death. It's too clean.
Kinky. It's
His little floozy or both have it coming.
it's only the final death that's the problem.
Okay, so everything else is fair game. Good to know, Pigston.
Yep. Don't mention killing other kindred in Elysium. Don't use powers in Elysium.
Anything else? Am I not allowed to drink blood in Elysium or wear?
You're allowed to drink blood, but siring. You actually have to have permission from the prince to sire.
Well, isn't that reason enough to torture somebody to death? He's very illegal about these things. Ernest is very rogue, which is why I liked him. Bastard.
Did he have permission to sire you?
No, it's not like I fill out paperwork.
From what was said in the court, for lack of a better word, no, he did not.
In which case, if he didn't have permission to sire you, you could make the case that he broke the law.
Excellent. How terrible is that for him, and is there a way to twist in the proverbial stake?
Kaz would understand that if you're going to try Ernest for doing that, then Ren would be assassinated as well.
That is true unless we first prove Ren to be an invaluable member of Vampire Society.
Correct.
Ernest is going down.
Remember, Kaz is the rules lawyer of the group.
Great. I'm so appreciative, Al. You're trying to have me killed now? I didn't realize I was that annoying. Jeez. Making you look flawless and you're throwing it in my face. Trying to have me killed. Well, appreciate that.
Okay.
Hey.
Ren, my darling, I love you. I appreciate the energy, but we need to tone it down. It's been a long night, I understand. Tensions are high, nerves are frayed, but let's not turn on each other.
Fine.
Let's try and be a cohesive coterie and work in each other's best interests. Ali, I'm sure, was not... Okay. I'm sure Ali was not attempting to get you killed, and I would absolutely have stepped in to prevent it, just so you know.
Okay, fine. Look, I'm a dramatic person by nature. I'm going outside. I will come back in later, Give me 5 minutes.
Okay, I think that's wise. You go and cool off. We'll see you in a bit.
All right.
Cheese and rice.
Are we sure? Are
Sorry.
we sure she's not a bruja?
She sounds like a bruja.
I'm Irish.
Okay. Scratch my last comment.
Irish bruja.
Same difference.
Yeah, so we need to find out what she can do.
Clearly, my costuming did nothing.
Oh my goodness. Cheese and rice.
How do we convince her to give us the information that we need without it being an attack? Because we just need to find out how to work with her abilities.
Hold on a second.
Are you raising your hand, Betta?
No. I'm thinking.
Oh.
But maybe, like, we could just try to talk to her.
Yeah, I'm just having a look. Like, I've got no empathy, but I've got charisma and etiquette out the wazoo.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I can try and like, essentially charm her into just letting us know what her abilities are.
I have charisma and empathy and enchanting voice, so that could also work out.
You could. Yes.
I have no etiquette.
Yeah. I'm going to regret asking this, but should we tag team her?
Sure.
I mean, I've also
how
got...
you would regret that.
Let's try that.
Okay. So, when she comes back in, we will try to charm her into telling us.
Okay.
What's the information you guys actually want from me?
What we want from you is what your disciplines are.
Okay, gotcha.
That's what I was trying to get out of you.
Yeah.
Is that it?
That's literally all we want to know.
You don't need any merits or flaws? Just the...
No, we just want to know what powers you're working with.
And you don't need to know abilities or skills?
No. We just need your disciplines.
There are only 3.
Okay. I come back in.
As far as you know, you only have 1.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
So, Ren, how are you feeling now that you've cooled down a little bit?
I'm sorry. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay. Well,
the Ernest is just terrible.
I understand that. I think I can speak for all of us that, I mean, Allie's sire is pretty terrible. I did not have the greatest relationship with my pre-kindred family.
And I don't want to see my sire ever again.
You left me for a tiny blonde with huge tits that aren't even real. Nobody wants it. Why would you turn that? The scars are ugly. What is he thinking?
Exactly. So what I'm trying to say, Ren, is that you're in good company. We all understand what you're going through. And hell, we support you in your goal to take vengeance on this horrid man.
Thank you.
We need to be smart. You are absolutely justified.
Okay.
We just need to be smart about how we do this. Because we don't want you to get caught up and meet your final death. while you're trying to wreak vengeance on him.
Fair. I shouldn't have assumed, Al. It's not like my interactions with most of these kindred people have been exactly successful. It's been mostly me stumbling through, luckily. Great space to be in. I don't know these rules.
And I will also apologize because my way of going about things is going right to the point. And sometimes that is not taken well.
Yeah, you can excuse him. He's a grandpa.
Yeah.
He's an old boy.
Tact and diplomacy are not really his skill set.
He also deals with a lot of posh people, so
Mm-hmm.
you can see. You have seen.
I will not take offense to that. I know you guys are trying to be nice. I'm sorry. I've just been in showbiz for a while. Everybody's really tensions are coming.
Yes,
fair.
I sometimes forget.
My ass isn't liked anymore. Now we're all going to flat asses. How was I supposed to know? I'm stuck like this. Anyway, what? What did you need to know? I really only can read minds. It's all I know I can do, unless there's some other fancy schmancy things.
Actually, you know that you were trained.
I do. I guess I know to say it's aspect.
You know that telepathy is a higher level.
Oh,
ability.
my bad. I didn't know.
However, you can sense things. You can see auras. You can touch objects and see where they've been.
Right.
You're psychic, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is helpful.
Yeah. Ren, just so maybe it could also help us a bit. Just in case to know what other abilities you have. Do you know what clan you are?
I think he said something about bards or beards.
Toreador?
That's it. I knew it sounded like something from the medieval times. Should I have taken notes? I should have taken notes.
Cough, 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 cough.
Well, that is fortuitous. That makes 3 of us that are Toreador.
So you all can read minds too, then?
No, we
Not
have
yet.
different power sets.
Not yet.
Oh.
No, I can
What can you all
raise.
do?
I can make my senses pick up things that are much more acute.
You got some heightened senses going on.
I can also go real fast.
Ooh, fancy. We've got a flash on our hands.
And some other things that Kaz and Bella know about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Forgive us for not sharing the secret with you. It could cost us our lives. Or unlives.
I'll have to roll with this. I don't know how I feel about it. But continue on. What else can you all do?
Flash, not flasher.
Yes.
Oh yeah, also the present stuff. Yeah, I can turn on the charm.
Make people focus on us.
And I can also turn it to make them afraid. That's when I turn it up to 11. And sometimes when I don't turn it up to 11 and I just screw up and I make them throw up.
Yep.
That's a thing that happened once.
Oh yeah, when you made a guy throw up
By flirting with him, yes.
By flirting with
Yeah.
them.
Oh, that's when we met, actually. And I had to save your ass from watching the entire thing.
And Allie and Bella are just like cracking up over it.
Well, that sounds exciting.
And Bella can go spider monkey.
Oh,
You may have seen, you know.
it was impressive. I get it. Yes, I do.
Candy for breakfast.
Oh Lord.
And I will tell you what Kaz's abilities are in a second because I just need to double check something.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you can do, Bella? Spider monkey? What else should I know?
Well, sort of the same thing that Allie does. I think I can also like touch things, see where they came from. Sort of like what we did with the blood and went through a trip.
You can't read minds?
No, not yet.
Well,
Keyword yet.
you'll get there.
Keyword,
Yeah.
Now, there are other ways to get powers, and not all of them are good.
In fact, many of them are illegal.
Yes.
Are you trying to say I got my powers illegally?
No.
Oh.
But you can train someone else your power if you feed them some of your blood and train them. But, and I will tell you this, it is very, very, very important. That is not something to take lightly. That is like giving someone like everything you own.
Well, Ernest is a moron, so what else can we expect from him?
No, I'm saying if like someone wanted to learn the powers that you had, you could train them, but don't do it unless you're getting way more in return.
I see.
That is like a huge bargaining chip.
I have bargaining power. Well, that's useful.
And Ali, are you comfortable with sharing the power that it's up to you, I know, but
She just asked you if you would teach her a power that she doesn't have.
yeah.
Well, there is the other side effect of the blood bond, because it can easily cause a blood bond.
So Kaz knows that usually a coterie will often do like a blood binding ritual, so everybody is blood bound to each other. But that's extremely formal.
And we are not a formal coterie.
Right.
No.
Well, that's a bit of a relief. Not that it's a bad thing, obviously, if that's how things are done. What's your powers, Kaz?
I'm just double checking something here.
Being coy now, are we?
No, I'm just double checking.
I'm just kidding.
While you are double checking something, I'm gonna grab a drink.
Jeez,
That sounds like a good plan.
Yep. So Ali, what are you comfortable like sharing that thing?
We'll talk later.
Okay.
we're all friends here.
It's something that I personally got legally, but the person I got it from didn't.
Mm.
So it's sort of
Just
like,
out with it. Like, what am I gonna do? Well, okay, well, that's probably a rhetorical question.
Okay.
I didn't do anything about that. I actually can keep a tight lip.
Allie's going to not slip away. He's going to just walk away into the bathroom.
There's a bathroom?
No, I have a big vanity place with a bunch of mirrors and clothes and sink for
Well,
water.
he's going to step behind something.
I've got a place to change with a bunch of...
He's basically just breaking line of sight.
Yes.
Breaking line of sight.
And I'm going to just put up unseen presence, unseen passage. And I'm going to go back over to Ren and say, this is what I can do. And there's nobody there. And I just, actually, once I say it, I pop back into sight.
Oh, God,
Yeah.
what the fuck was that?
So that is one of my powers as well.
Holy shit.
Just so you know, that is a power of my clan.
Yes, it is a clan power for Malkavians and Nosferatu.
So,
Mhm.
do people going to be in my apartment? Oh, my God. Oh, God. This is getting really, really, really awful.
My other power is I can rile people up.
Ah, well, yeah, great.
You don't need to use that on Ren.
No,
She
I have
has
an
the power
ability
over herself to do
that
that.
is not a power or a discipline. I have the ability of being charming and diplomatic, which I use to unrile people.
Interesting set of skills there.
But that's not a discipline. That is not related to my clan. That's just me from my storied history of finishing school in Switzerland and all
Oh,
of that jazz.
that's
Well,
fair.
if we're going into our natural talents, -6,
Oh, fancy.
which is what I do for a living, which is how I earn my money and how I
For an
feed.
unliving.
Yeah. and that's, you notice how when I show up, I'm not hungry. I'm always nicely satisfied. It's because I do my job before I come here, and I drink from the people that I do my job for.
I just assumed we all got our blood on the black market like normal vampires, but to each his own, go for it. If it makes you money, I'm not judging.
Lucky bastards with a herd.
I mean, it
Alright,
is the oldest profession.
Yeah.
I can't argue with any of, well, I think acting could be rivaled, but whatever, potato, potato, I'm not here to argue.
And
Well, I mean, in the early days, the actors
Everyone's
and
heads shot up
prostitutes
in
were
sync when he revealed his job.
Okay. What else should I know? What else do you guys want to know?
think we already know what you can do, so
I think we know.
We did
what we
meet
need.
her in an Anarch bar.
yeah. How did you join the Anarchs?
I actually don't.
You don't?
As far as you know, that's how you were sired.
Ah, well, that's okay. I'm pretty sure that's how I was sired.
That's like really dope.
Oh, cool. Glad it's a good thing. Maybe I knew that.
What do you like on your tacos?
Like I mean, to typical like posh Camarilla, that's not good. But I call it cool.
I
And-
mean, I'm down with the Anarchs. Like, I can hang.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Fantastic. Well, actually, I do have one thing I think is pretty fancy, and then I proceed to balance on the edge of a very thin chair or couch or something. I don't know. There's a ledge somewhere. I'm balancing on it and doing some really fancy date footwork, and then I hop off and take it back. Because, you know.
Brava.
Thank you. So, also, I'm handy with a needle.
Thank you so much for using Brava in the right place.
Yes. Thank you.
So I think we should like plan out what's gonna happen with Dennis.
I think the invisibility thing is probably part of the key.
Mhm.
Because although he knows Ren's face now, I don't know how.
So there is one thing that we have not considered.
Okay.
Chaz.
Chaz.
Chaz?
Are you willing to make that deal?
I mean, I have my reasons.
I understand. I know your reasons and I understand them. However, that's a permanent deal.
I know it's a permanent deal.
I mean, I'm very talented with my makeup brush. You all really aren't doing this much credit.
Because Dennis does not know Chaz.
This is true.
I'm pretty sure Dennis doesn't even know Kaz.
Pretty sure not.
Oh yeah,
Because
he was
I'm
out like a light.
Well, I'm fairly certain that Kaz was in unseen presence the whole time.
Yeah.
We knocked him out. Well, I knocked him out.
The only face that he has seen is Allistair and Bella.
Yep.
Mhm. And now Ren.
And now Ren.
So Chaz.
So about that Chaz.
Yeah.
Is that his name, Chaz?
That was his name, yes.
Yep.
Wait a minute, if two of y'all can become invisible, then can't we just surround his place since we know where it is now? Can't we sneak up on him again?
It
Like,
doesn't
how hard is
work like that. We can become invisible, but we can't stay invisible while interacting. So as soon as we try to touch the door or tackle him, we're going to become visible again.
So all we need is somebody to let you guys in, so you don't have to touch the door. Then isn't that?
But
doable?
if
We
we
also need-
interact with him in any way, we're going to become visible.
Didn't you sneak up on him the last time?
We also have to keep in mind that he is Ventru, which means he could mindfuck us.
Exactly. He has dominate, which isn't something that we want to be messing with.
No.
And also, if we fail, we have just attacked a hound.
That
And
might
then
be
it's
are
blood
criminals.
hunt on us.
Yes.
So
what is
Even
wrong
if-
with vampires? Jesus, y'all.
And yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And here is what makes it even more fun, is we are doing this on behalf of the Camarilla. But if we get caught doing it, we are on the
Camarilla
bad side of the Camarilla.
The Camarilla will disavow us if we are caught. Because
Isn't
it is
it-
not in their interest.
Isn't that fun?
What do we
Mhm.
do? Just poison his blood?
I mean, that is why I said I can hang with the Anarchs. Because this is some cammy bullshit.
We just send in like a human we hate who's all drugged up on something and get him that way.
It would just make him high.
Well,
Yeah.
then we can knock him out with our, I don't know, rape drugs or something.
Yeah, you are grossly underestimating vampire tolerance to human drugs.
Ah,
Yeah.
What knocks vampires out?
Powers.
Yep.
Powers like electricity running through their brains, so we just get like lightning or really big paddles.
I mean, we could tase him,
Well, that sounds promising.
but that means somebody has to get close enough with a taser to tase him.
And
They're going to have to tase him good.
we also have to have something on him.
Mm-hmm.
Because right now it's just suspicions.
This is the problem.
Lord.
I have an idea. One of
Yeah.
us. So we could do. So Chaz could like approach Dennis or hang out in a place that Dennis may frequent, like a gay bar or something of that, and attract Dennis's attention, and then and then meanwhile, Allistair, Allie can go follow them. Dennis will bring Chaz to like his camper. Maybe Allistair can follow them and turn his invisibility and like search the place for any evidence. Bring it back to the, and we can bring it back to the prince, and Chaz can attack Dennis the moment he tries to do something and run away.
Mm-hmm.
That's
You're sure that Dennis is killing every person he takes back with him?
Okay,
That's
so here's the thing. I am totally down to do a honey trap. But before I do this, I'm going to need to talk to Daniel about this.
Yeah, I was going to
Yeah.
suggest that because
sorry.
Daniel has. Well, I mean, he doesn't have to be okay with Chaz, but
I would very much like him to be okay with
Mhm.
Chaz.
No, that's totally okay.
How dangerous is this plan? This sounds very highly specific and like a one-shot deal. I don't know.
Really
about
dangerous.
those odds.
It's dangerous, but it's less the danger that I'm worried about than the aspect of permanent gender change.
Oi. What?
Yeah. So I kind of need to talk to my boyfriend about that before I make that
Want
deal.
to do that?
it's not just permanent gender change; it is permanent servitude.
It
That's
is
the part
indeed.
I'm worried about.
I'm not worried about that at all.
I also have another plan. If that's not how it's gonna fly, we
Let
could
us hear your
find
plan.
we can find a pocket of hunters and like make them go to Dennis so
I
that
had a
then
bunch of ladies who came up to me the other night. We could see if they're interested. I mean,
Oh, no,
maybe
not
we
that
don't.
kind of
not-
ladies.
not that kind of hunters, like humans that hunt us. We can bring their
Yes.
attention to Dennis. They could kill him, at least try to kill him, and we would not be liable. And
Do
maybe
we have a list of names for these hunter people?
This is the problem, okay? So we have, or Chaz has negotiated the death of several hunters.
Mhm.
So Chaz is not going to be able to assist with that. Kaz is also not going to be able to assist with that because stuff and things.
Here's where I will interject that the hunters that have interacted with Chaz
Mhm.
are no longer alive.
Right. They were all killed.
This is true.
So no
However,
no hunters alive know about Chaz.
we don't know that because we don't know what information they relayed before they met their death. Remember, there was a full night between arranging and the events.
Ding, ding, ding.
So we don't know what Huxley told the rest of the hunters.
We don't.
We
I
don't
listed
know
names.
what the
I don't
hunters know.
these. Maybe I know one of these hunters. I mean, I know a lot of
Like,
people.
we have a couple of options. We can either have someone that didn't interact with us, who's
Can't we
the
call
hunter
the
didn't
police?
interact with, like
Can't we
Ren.
send the normal police?
No, we can't.
The other thing is
What?
Huxley interacted with Chaz because Chaz was giving off non-threatening vibes. However, the rest of the hunters are probably on kill on sight orders for other kindred. So how do we get them to Dennis? That's the thing. We need a go-between.
Well, don't they not know me? I don't have a bad aura or anything.
It doesn't matter. They will sense you as a kindred.
How? Not even all the kindred sense me as kindred.
Some of them can.
The hunters train to be able to sense kindred.
We could either A, leave a note, or B, we could use a mortal that knows about us to be our in-between.
And Allistair knows a bunch of mortals.
That's true.
And I know a mortal. I know another.
But are you willing to put those mortals
In danger?
in danger?
That's the problem.
There is a more basic issue we have at the moment. We don't actually have proof that it is Dennis yet. We have our
Exactly.
suspicions. I think what we first need to do is tail him. Find out if he is the one responsible.
Okay, well, that's going to involve a lot of unseen presence then.
Yes.
Yeah. And I have an idea. Maybe we can
bug his place if we know where it is. Wait till he leaves and bug it. I mean, there's got to be something we can catch on that. And we've got all these newfangled recording technologies now that it's the 80s.
I mean, I can talk to Daniel. Daniel might actually have something of that nature.
I may or may not be able to get my hands on maybe or maybe not a police bugging system. Don't ask me where I can.
And Bella was trying to say something.
Another idea is to split up. The ones with unseen presence can go cases like place, while the ones without can go to the locations where the bodies are being found, maybe search.
I still think bugging this place while you're there unseen is much if we're going to do it, we may as well be thorough. And like I said, I can get my hands on those things. I don't know why you're ignoring this. If we want to catch him for evidence, then we should bug his place.
Oh, we're not ignoring it.
We're not
We're absolutely not ignoring it.
Oh, good. Sorry. Again, dramatic jump to conclusions. Which apparently.
Yeah. Simmer down there.
Apparently, I'm supposed to have a 3 of self-control and instinct, which I am clearly not.
Apparently not.
Apparently not.
Might I ask, are you perchance a manic depressive?
No.
Are you sure about that?
Baby.
My strength says that I have, problems from my childhood. But that's a whole other issue. I don't really want to get into my shrink stuff.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I am not thrilled by the idea of splitting the party. However, there are merits to your suggestion.
It's merely a suggestion.
So.
I just don't think it's something irreversible if we don't have I just think the plan needs to be better for something irreversible.
I think what we need to do I really do think that I need to talk to Daniel about many things. And If there is any way to bug Dennis's place, Daniel will know about it.
Okay.
Definitely go
That
talk.
is Nosferatu specialty, is the gathering of information.
Because
So,
it might be 3 of us on that recon mission.
exactly. I would feel a lot happier if Daniel would come with us to recon.
Mhm.
And if you feel that you can stomach going to investigate the crime scenes, if I can put it that way, then I think that is probably wise. So I think we call it here, we return to our respective havens, we prepare ourselves for the mission. I'll talk with Daniel. We can all meet back at the Mermaid tomorrow night.
Are we disguising ourselves again? Because I need to prep my tools.
I mean, if you want to disguise yourself, go ahead, but I don't know why you would.
Actually, I do know why they would. If they're going to be searching the crime scene, it might be a good idea for them not to look like them.
That is true.
Mhm.
Okay, yes.
It doesn't have to be
disguise yourself.
elaborate, posh things. It just has to be...
Not you.
I
think-
blend in.
I'm probably like going to borrow some clothes and change my makeup and flatten my hair.
In fact,
Please
if
let me
it-
do that. You burned it the last time. I can tell. I saw the damages on yours. Just come over here. I'll do your stuff. You don't have to look posh. I have other outfits.
honestly, since the crime scene is the subway, it might be good to look maybe homeless.
Mm-hmm.
I have that
Yes.
in my repertoire as
Okay.
well. Like I said, we need costumes. I'll be sewing them. Who else needs them? Just you, Bella?
I think just me.
Just you. Yeah.
Well, and I'll make something for myself. I'm not getting left out of the fun.
Fair. So, are we agreed on the plan?
Yes.
Yep.
And I should acquire my tools, or you're taking care of the bugging?
I will take care of the bugging.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun. And
Dun,
with
dun,
that,
dun.
we shall wrap game. For we have passed the 2-hour mark.
We have passed the 2-hour mark, and I have not taken notes in the last hour.
I don't want to show. Well, whatever. These are my notes. Okay.
All right. So, goods, bads, and uglies. We'll start with Allistair.
What'd you say? I was talking at the same time. I didn't hear you.
Allistair.
Oh, okay. I thought you said molester.
I
Nick,
mean,
Oh Lord.
So I have a weird story about like mishearings. In a D&D game, my sister and I were in a really like passionate, heated, like a heavy scene. And it was a family game. And my character was Sylvan Elf, and her character was an Earth Cleric. And he was like, make it grow. She was having a crisis of faith and make that thing grow. And my mother heard Naked Crow and decided to, and she was like, Naked Crow! And we were like, air.
I'm gonna say the goods are at this was actually a really good session. Trying to the bads were probably trying to get through to Ren that we weren't attacking her, that we're just trying to get information.
I'm sorry I pulled us on that tangent.
And I will give the experience to...
It's a tough night. Yeah, there was a lot of good RP tonight.
How about to Kaz for getting some good de-escalation and ideas in there?
Great use of etiquette.
Thank you.
So if Kaz wants to level up their etiquette, they can.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Is my mic working?
Yes.
It is.
Okay, excellent.
Your turn.
Okay, so goods. There was a hell of a lot of good RP tonight.
It really was.
Bads, tech issues.
Especially in the beginning.
Especially in the beginning, but I'm glad that we got ourselves sorted. And experience. I am going to give experience to Bella for her excellent performance while being so thoroughly out of her comfort zone.
Indeed. All right, Bella.
The goods. I thought this was a really good game. A lot of RP, and I like RP. That's tech issues. Is like basically in the beginning. I'm glad we sorted it out. And XP, I'm gonna give mine to I'll give it to Allie for being there. To like help me through.
Moral support.
Moral support.
Excellent. Ren?
I felt like they're running upstairs so that they can get treats.
Arp, arp, arp.
It was fun to go off on the tangents, but I felt like maybe I distracted from like, the mission. That I'm still
It
figuring
seemed
out.
like you were kind of losing yourself in the tangents.
Sorry about that. I was hoping to sleep a little more, or maybe I had too much coffee. I'll work on it. I'm
Okay.
a fan of tangents, but I will work on that. And I was gonna. I don't know. It was a lot of fun. I'm glad it wasn't like too awful for you all to deal with my like. I overdid it today. I could have I needed to reel that back in. So I appreciate you dealing with me. Still learning how to like properly give and take in this process. Thank you guys.
Yay!
Totally cool.
If you could give experience to another player, who would it be and why?
I was gonna go to Cass because she just like they were just really awesome, and I felt used their different skills well, and also rolled with like the role playing as we were doing it. And I appreciate their ability to get into that. Should I call you by whatever? Anyway, I appreciate that like their ability to get in the character and like be really committed because like it's impressive. I'm always impressed, and sometimes I'm still learning where anyway. Yeah, that was cool. Okay, moving on. Oh my god.
Everybody gets one experience because roleplay was really good tonight from everybody.
Woo!
And Ren has access to Bella has access to 2 more people. And Ren, as a matter of fact. Both of them offered to tutor her.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Yes, I will get some learnings in my powers, so I'm not caught. I learned to not give in.
Caught etiquette.
Yeah.
All right. Next game closed my window.
My etiquette is only at a 2.
Well, it's about to get better.
Ooh. Excellent.
Next game should be the 20th.
The 20th, indeed.
Mhm.
Round of applause.
Big hand.
Everybody give themselves a pat, pat.
And we will catch you guys on the flip side.
Woo!